to Tyler confronting his mother for ruining the mood.
You don't give a f about nothing. I step on this $2,000 cup with dirty sock. Stop playing with me. Get them kids a phone and give me a towel.
These are moments when streamers check their entitled parents. First up, Extra Emily had this very awkward moment with her father.
I have a question, Dad. What's one thing you would change about my upbringing?
You are up.
Like how you raised me.
Oh. I don't know. May not send you to the college anymore. If I know you will do the stream, why should I send you to the college?
Her father doesn't support her streaming career.
Each year it has a certain time. If you miss that window, you cannot buy it.
Okay, well, he's like, do you have insurance? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, okay, well, we'll make sure to get you insurance for next year.
Yeah.
Thank you, the 18 for the 5. Thank you. It's like some financial advisor person. Okay, Dad, are you okay? Do you have a headache?
No, I feel you're very stupid. You don't have insurance. You know, you don't know how to lead.
Okay, I'll get it.
You don't know how to take care.
Even when she shared positive news, he didn't seem to bother.
And we streamed me falling down.
You know how to skating, why you fall down?
Because I was going too fast, and then the ground was like really slippery, so then my foot like went the... What?
Oh, okay.
So I didn't expect it to fall, but you know, my my skate got caught on the ground, and then I fell. That's fine.
When he said he loves her, she didn't know how to react.
Wait, okay guys, I'm gonna try this. Ready? Dad!
What?
I love you!
Of course. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Why you stayed here?
I said I'm thanking the subs because they're the golden kappa train.
What's golden cup train?
Next up, iShowSpeed's mood shifted when his mother asked for money.
Do you got your mic on?
Yeah.
I need to talk to you before you go. Before you go. I can switch it to internal.
Okay. All right.
Can you do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to talk to you before you leave.
Go over there. Internal is good.
Another time, Tylo checked his mom after ruining the mood with a girl he brought home.
But listen, my mom is not gonna listen, she don't even pay rent here, okay? So she's trying to embarrass me in front of you, and I can't let that happen. So, nope. I'm a man at the end of the day, Chad. I'm a man, Chad! I'm a man! And she don't live here. She don't live here. She don't
Open the door.
Open the door. She don't live here. She don't live here.
She gonna go in. Open the door.
Don't f around. Cause you don't give a f about nothing. I step on this $2,000 cup with dirty sock. Stop playing with me. Get them kids a phone and give me a towel. You talking about no? I'm coming. I'm no bitch or nothing, nigga. You know how I move. You talking about nigga? Get them a phone and give me a towel now.
But let's not forget when Kai Cenat had to stop his mom from doing too much during LeBron's stream.
In the world of Sakamoto days, there are many insane assassins with powers you could never even imagine. But the ones who stand at the tippity top of this world are the monsters known as the Order. These assassins are equal to or even stronger than Taro Sakamoto himself. Don't believe me? Well, just take a look at this old man.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
The entire existence of the Order itself is so mysterious and deadly that it's considered an urban legend amongst the people. But that is not the case. However, to completely understand who the hell these people even are, we have to rewind all the way back to the beginning of its creation. You see, the Order are a sub-organization of the JAA reserved for solely the strongest assassins in the world. It's limited to just 10 members at a time, but but the level of power needed to join the Order is so high that all 10 spots have never been taken at the same time. Their goal is to maintain the order of the assassin world when friction in the industry becomes problematic. Basically, you don't want these guys coming after you, or you know you have up. Starting with the founder, Satoru frickin' Yotsumura. Whilst at face value he was a badass looking teacher who would come in and do special lectures once a year, he was actually an incredibly skilled assassin and the number 2 of the JAA. During his prime, Yotsumura was assigned a mission to eliminate the conspirators planning to assassinate the chief of the JAA. However, he also cherished his personal life. Like Sakamoto, Yotsumura had a loving family with his wife Shina, another assassin, and their son Amane. However, upon returning home one day, he discovered a devastating truth that changed his life forever. His wife Shino was actually one of the conspirators Yotsumura was ordered to kill. She had married him and had Amane all as part of their plan, intending to use their son as leverage in her mission. Because of this, Yotsumura entered work mode instantly to protect his son and was forced to kill Shino. This backfired though, as his son witnessed the act, believing his father killed her out of his own desire. As a result, Amane resented Yotsumura, wanting him dead whilst also harboring an incredible hatred for the JAA, to the point that he worshipped X and his group. Unfortunately, Yotsumura's life was only gonna get worse. The chief of the JAA was assassinated regardless by the conspirators, with one of the executives taking the place of the new chief. He, however, caused a ruckus by framing Yotsumura as the killer. Because of this, he was banished from the Order and sentenced to death, with his own student Shishiba being the one to get the job done. However, he failed and Yotsumura got away. He spent the rest of his life planning to wipe out the JAA for what they did, and so that he could finally see his son again and look him in the eye. Because he was still out there conducting murders though, the Order was tasked to find and kill him. But this is where we learn just how powerful Yotsumura truly is. You see, the JAA dispatched not 1, not 2, but 3 Order members to kill him. And it comes as to no surprise why. Yotsumura is capable of taking on Shishiba and Nagumo simultaneously, and even managing to hold his own momentarily when Osaragi joined the fight. His mastery in combat is a reflection of his incredible physical strength, allowing him to casually parry Shishiba's powerful strikes from a distance, flip an SUV he was driving with a single swing of his weapon, kick a car hard enough to send it flying to the end of the carrier, and even slice through the walls of multiple traditional Japanese houses with his 3-section staff. And it's worth noting just how fast he can perform these actions too, as he's capable of reacting far faster than the average human. For instance, he bisected 5 armed assassins in an instant, even whilst they had him at gunpoint, and he wasn't even looking in their direction, which is also how he managed to instantly kill his wife. By moving so fast, she died without even seeing him move. He does all this with his weapon of choice, which is a 3-section staff equipped with a small razor-sharp blade on one end. One of his most impressive qualities, however, is actually his durability, as he survived a fall from a small building during his fight with Shishiba, and even faked his own death after being thrown into a lake with a bleeding shoulder wound caused by his hammer strike. That's where, despite these injuries, Nagumo found him, hoping to use Yotsumura's supposed death as a means to gather information from within the JAA, using his connections as the former number 2. If he didn't agree, Nagumo vowed to kill his son Amane. Thus, even in his own death, Yotsumura is still held captive, as once again his son's life is on the line, reminding us of the vicious cycle of the assassin world which Yotsumura helped build. But he's not the only founder of the Order, as there's also Kindaka. You see, when a group of troublesome young assassins from the JCC like, I don't know, Nagumo, Uzuki, Sakamoto, and a cow get out of hand, they're sent on an exclusive and super important mission. However, this mission is actually a death sentence where they are sent to face Kindaka, the fastest assassin to ever live. However, on the very very rare occasion the students survive, they're offered to join the Order. And when I say rare, I mean it. Nobody has ever completed this assignment before, until Sakamoto and his group, of course. But despite being one of the founding members of Japan's most deadly assassination group, Kindaka is pretty considerate of others and very friendly, particularly when it comes to protecting innocent lives. He even avoided targeting Azuki when going full speed using max gear by slamming on an emergency brake, doing his back in the process, as he believed Azuki was uninvolved with the mission, a mistake he would one day regret big time. That's because Kindaka's life took a dark turn after a later confrontation with Azuki, which left him in a coma for over 8 years. In fact, it was assumed he would never wake up. But when Kindaka did finally wake up, the world he re-entered was far from the one he'd helped create. Yet his principles remained intact, and he chose to ally once again with Sakamoto and Nagumo. However, by this point, those two had already been expelled by the Order and deemed enemies of the JAA. In spite of this, he helped them, ultimately turning his own back on the Order as well. After all, the Order he once knew was no longer the same, because during his and Yotsumura's time in the group, there were also 2 more members, one of which being the legendary, the iconic, the strongest Takamura. This guy is the epitome of what it means to be a badass old man in